Well, it's a real pleasure to be here with Amber at Parr Lumber. And Amber, we're going to be making this really adorable planter box, and it's much easier than people think.
Absolutely. This plan came from Garden Time website,
Nice.
so it's available online.
And
on
it's
the website.
really just a very small amount of materials, too.
It really is. It's just two pieces. Two pieces of lumber. It doesn't take barely any time to put together. A couple of tools that make it a little bit faster, but you can do these with handheld tools as well.
Yeah.
So we do have, I've already cut and measured out some of the pieces. 45-degree angles is pretty much the only special cut you're going to have.
And that's really just for the trim on the top.
That's really for the trim on the top. And, you know, the miter saw makes that super easy.
Really easy,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, you got your 45 right there. But you can do it with a miter box or, you know, get creative with it.
And Amber, what is this piece of wood?
So we're looking at cedar, which is a naturally rot-resistant wood, great for any kind of garden planter box, anything that's going to have dirt and, you know, vegetation up to it.
And then this one here, what is this piece?
This is cedar as well. This is actually cedar fence board.
Okay.
This is only a 6-foot tall piece. Cedar fence boards, as opposed to like a regular tight knot cedar finish board, a lot cheaper, a lot less, or I should say a lot less expensive.
There we go.
Yes, exactly.
Well, now I do one question before we get started. They're different colors. If they're both cedar, what has done that?
The different colors?
Yeah.
Really just the way they're milled.
Okay.
One is also a clear cedar and one is a tight knot cedar, which is this board here.
Okay.
You'll notice knots in this one. It's harder to get a 1x2 board that's going to get you down in that tight knot price just because of the width of it.
I love the finished product, though. It looks great. It looks like you almost stained it to get that.
Yeah, and honestly, you can stain them so they match closer if it bothers you that they're different. But
so once you get the boards from Parr and you get them laid out, you just mark it off, do all the measurements, cut them, and then what is our next step after that?
Well, we're going to use a compressor and a nail gun today with some finish nails in it. If it's going to be outside, galvanized nails are what's preferred. That's going to hold up over time. Anything that's not galvanized is, you know, pretty much going to snap and fall apart out in the weather.
You know, I can think of no better time than now to get started, so let's get
All
putting
right,
this thing
let's
together.
Do this. Yeah.
Now, honestly, Amber, this only took us about 10 minutes. We had the stuff cut and all the tools are right here. So if you prepare, it's really a very, very quick project to do.
Yeah, even if you were hand nailing them and hand sawing it, and it really about maybe 15, 20 minutes. And, the only thing would be left is if you're going to put plants in it, obviously you'd want to drill some drainage holes.
Which is easy to do as well.
Absolutely. Just a drill bit, poke some holes in the bottom, and you're good to go. And like you were talking about before, the two different tones there.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I actually like the difference in the wood tones and wood textures too, but if you want it all stained a certain color, obviously apply any kind of exterior stain or paint.
Yeah.
And make it look how you want to for, you know, your...
Whatever color you want or whatever thing you're doing with it. Well, you know, if this is something that interests you, it's great. It's a family project. It's a fun project. It's a quick project. You can go to gardentime.tv and get the actual instructions on how to do it. And don't forget, run over to Parr Lumber to get all the parts you'll need to do that job with. Thank you so much, Amber.
Thank you.